Well, this is why we saved this one for the rainy day. Hey, good morning. How's it going? First is just to kind of give it, give you some overall context of just the way I'm thinking about a window like this that's on the porch. Okay. First thing, okay, you've got this sash in your hand right there. That's the biggest piece of wavy glass that you will see in 5 years, maybe 2 years, whatever. It'd be rare you see one that big and that nice. Okay, so when I look at that sash, I'm paranoid. No, I mean for real, because I know how fragile and how valuable that piece is and how hard it is to get it. Now, this one here, this one's already been broken and replaced. Okay, this one down here, so like, we could throw this one around, have a good time with it, and it's not that big of a deal, right? Because it's, these pieces of glass here, that's a dime a dozen. Okay, so context here is, okay, you put this sash in there, right? Where that sash in there, it works amazing, right? Just like, it's like a dream, right? Just like it's supposed to, just like we really want to, okay? So, okay, that's good. So you are going to change the ropes, the weights are the right size and all that kind of stuff, okay? But here, and just so you know, I just gave Kenny pause on taking out this parting bead here, okay? All right. So, so here, okay, you take that parting bead out, it's fine, so that you can get a scrape on there, right? Okay.
So you don't have to go back up.
Well, okay. See, like, you got to make sure that it actually fits in the track, okay? You get this, and you get that, okay? You don't need to take it all the way out, okay? This paint here already looks good, it's on the interior, okay? And you could take it out and scrape it, just because Steve says you scrape it, okay? But that's just, but remember, there's always a context to everything, okay? So, doesn't mean you have to. A lot of times it is to your advantage, but I think this time, it's not. Polished up already, if you take that off, guess what you got to do? You got to repolish it. But you can, and you can get it right, but if it's already right, why unwrite it? I don't know. Anyway, okay, so here's the other thing too. Look, when it comes to porch windows, they're always protected, right? Okay, so because look at it. See, you guys are working in the rain because it's protected, okay? Which gives you a lot of freedom here, okay? Because guess what? There's not a lot of protection work you got to do, okay? You already saw. One of the reasons why it works so well is because it's protected. It hasn't had the weather, okay? Right. So that being the case, you don't have to be real aggressive with this one. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, you got to do a little bit here, do a little bit here. You can scrape this here. You know what I'm saying? And get that nice and smooth. All right. Okay. That's that. You're done. You're done. All right. Okay. You get these sashes and you're working. I'll tell you another little secret here too. I thought about this on my way here. Here. This piece of glass is so valuable. All right. I don't even want to risk taking it out of the sash.
Yeah.
No, really. I'm serious. Now, if it was, on the side or something like that, and the glazing was falling out, but because this window has been so protected, that what I'm going to do is protect this sash, right? I'm going to protect it, okay? And I'm going to, because that's our job, is to protect it, okay? Right? That's our prime mandate, okay, is to protect and serve. Okay, it would not do a service to just try to take this piece of glass out and risk breaking it because of what it is, right? So, yeah, so the fragility of it says, okay, in our job, our first priority is the client, and serving the client and giving them what they need. What this house needs is this piece of glass, right? So what's really, really important? It's more important to protect the piece of glass than it is to say, okay, I'm just going to take the glazing out because that's what we always do. Okay, well, truth comes out, that's not what we always do. It's context, right? If it was a side and it was getting rained on all the time, then, you know, it might be a different story. But here on the porch, okay, different. Now here's the other thing too, is if this was a divided light, meaning it had like multiple panes in it, we also might take a different approach, you know? I mean, sure, reglaze it or whatever, but because it's one big pane, irreplaceable. You see you see my approach?
Yeah.
All right, okay? You know, so it's important to remember, you know, what our most important job is, you know, and that's protecting that man that just walked past there, you know, and his stuff and his investments, you know. So, because that's one of the things, okay, one of the things that he's trying to do is connect with his house, right? And guess what we get to do? You know, we get to connect, we get to help him connect to the house, okay? Now, guess what else we get to do, all right? It's through this opportunity that all of us get to connect to the original people that put this house together. You know, the client gets to touch the house, gets to touch those people. We get to touch those people and get those lessons, you know, and then, you know, and so all of that comes together, you know, so that you get what you need, he gets what he needs, you know, we get what we need, and we're all in this together. You know what I'm saying?
So when you say,
Yeah, I'm pumped up.
See you guys.
There's our, yeah. What were you saying? Oh yeah.
I forgot.
You forgot? That surprises me. You know? I mean, you come up with something else for sure. You know what I'm saying? I mean, usually you're the guy that's giving the speeches. If it's not me giving the speeches, Odell's giving the speech. You know, and Odell gives pretty good speeches. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think you're a natural coach. You know, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, you know, I can tell you this, Odell, and this is the honest truth. The other day, you were saying something about how to lead people. It was right over there, okay? And I was listening because you were right. It was right, you know? And whoever's right wins, in my book, you know? So I can't remember exactly how you said it or what you said, but it was like something about positioning people in their places where maybe they've earned the ability to be placed. You don't place somebody further than what their ability level is. You know, and you were very adamant about that. However you said it, I can't remember exactly.
Steve, when I use the example, the best example to use is about coaching.
Yeah.
Coaches know the best place to put their players by taking them on the field and having practice, seeing who's good at batting, seeing who's good at pitching. And in order for me to win the game, I need to put you the best place you'll fit, not where you want to play at, because that's where you want to play at. If we're going to win the game, I need you to be the pitcher because you're the best pitcher. I need you to be the catcher because you're the best catcher. And then if everybody's in their right position, and the best position where I need them to play at, because I'm the overseer, I see where my team is weak at. Once I see where my team is weak at, and my job is to make sure we win the game, so I'm going to put you in the best place you can you can provide us with your help. If you want to help us, I need you to play this position right here. And once everybody play a position, we can't lose, because this is what you're good at, and this is what you're good at. And that's a coach's job, to decipher who's best in what position. And when you put them in them positions, it's guaranteed we're going to win the game.
Yeah, I can stop it right there, man. That's it. That was gold. That was good. Yeah.